Hello guys, welcome to Skill 3, and today we are going to learn how to solve multi-step equations. So one thing to keep in mind when we are solving multi-step equation is that you may have to simplify the equation first and then before you can actually solve it. So you might have to combine like terms or use the distributive property. So let's go ahead and do some examples. So here we have an equation 8x plus 6 plus 3x minus 2 equals 37. Now, if you really look at here, we have x's over here, we have 3x over here, and then we also have a 6, positive 6, and we also have a negative 2. Now, the way you want to combine them is to just go ahead and read them the way they appear. So this will be 8x plus 3x. So we want to put the x's together. So 8x plus 3x, that will give us 11x. And then with the regular numbers, so we read them the way they appear. So it'll be 6 minus 2, and that will be 4, or positive 4. And that is equal to 37. So now we just simplify this very long equation into a two-step equation now that we can manage. So now we can go ahead and solve. So now we want to go ahead and subtract 4 on both sides. The 4's cancel and we're left with 11x is equal to 33. And then this is 11 times x, dividing both sides by 11. To undo the multiplication, and we are left with x is 3. So first thing you want to look is to see again if there are any numbers or terms that we can put together. Alright, so here is another example. So this here is saying 4 times the quantity of x minus 6 plus 7. So with the 4 here, we have to actually go ahead and distribute the 4 because it's 4 times x minus 6. So we have to go ahead and multiply the 4 out. So 4 times x will give us 4x. And then 4 times negative 6, be very careful, this is a negative 6. So 4 times negative 6, and that'll give us negative 24 plus 7 equal 11. And then here we can see that we have two terms that we can put together. So we have the negative 24 plus the 7. Again, please remember this is a negative 24. It's very, very important. So combining them, so we get 4x. And then negative 24 plus 7. Again, think of money. If you owe $24 and you put in 7, you will still owe them $17. So that will become a negative 17 is equal to 11. And from there, this becomes a two-step equation. Add 17 on both sides. 17 cancel, and we still have 4x left over here. And 11 plus 17, and that gives us 28. Dividing by 4 on both sides to undo the multiplication. And we get 1x is equal to 7. Okay, so that's one of the things. Whenever you see parentheses involved and then a number on the outside, we have to distribute, and then we have to see if we can combine like terms and then go from there. Alright, so now we are going to be dealing with fractions. We know how much you guys love them. So again, we are going to use the same technique that we learned when we did two-step equations by multiplying by the LCD to get rid of the fraction. So again, remember that the LCD is the least common denominator. All right, here's an example. So here we have 7x, 7/9 of x plus x divided by 2 minus 17/9 is equal to 2/3. Again, this is a lot of fractions going on here. So the main thing to do here is to find the LCD. What is the least number that we can turn all of them into? And that is 18. If you forgot how to find the LCD, again, line them all up. 3, well, let's start with 2, and then 9, and then start multiplying them. So 2 times 1 give you 2, 2 times 2 give you 4, and so on and so forth until we get to 18. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, and we keep going until we get 18. And then this one is 9 times 1 is 9, 9 times 2 is 18, and then we can see 18 here will be our LCD. So this is just a little recap. Alright, so let's get rid of this. So now we are going to multiply each term by 18. So we are going to do 7 ninths times 18 over 1. So 9 cancel. 9 go into 18 2 times. So 7 times 2 is 14. Okay, so this whole thing now becomes 14x. Do not forget your variable. And then here we have x over 2 times, again, 18 over 1. Again, remember there's a 1 in front of that x, so 1 times 18. Or x times 18 is 18x. Divide by 2 times 1 is 2. And here we get 9x. So this term, the second term here become positive 9x. And then here we have negative 17 ninths times, again, 18 over 1. Remember, we are multiplying the whole thing by 18. So again, 9 go into 18 2 times, and then 17 times 2, we get negative 34. Do not forget your sign. So this become a negative 34. And then we do the same thing here, 2/3 times 18. I'm out of space here, so let's erase this guy. Again, 18 over 1. And we have 3 going to 18 6 times, so 2 times 6 we get 12. So, and this has become 12. Alright, so that's it. So no more fractions. This look very manageable now. So now we can go ahead and look to see if we have any like terms. And in this case we do. We have a 14x and a 9x. So we need to put these guys together. And that will give us 23x minus 34 is equal to 12. And now this is a two-step equation. Easy peasy. Add 34 on both sides. We get 23x is equal to 46. And divide both sides by 23. Okay, I do not know what's going on here with my 3's. And then we get x here is 2. And that's it. We got rid of, so first thing we did here was we got rid of the fractions by multiplying the whole thing by 18, which is the LCD. And then the next thing we did was combine any like terms that we had. In that case, that was 14x and 9x. And then this become an easy two-step equation. All right, not that bad, right? Okay, let's do a couple more. All right, so here we're going to do this one. So again here, if you really want to take a look at this one, the LCD in this case is going to be 9, because you can turn both of these 3's into 9. So again, same step, multiply each term by 9. So we get 5. Do them to the side so your paper do not look like a hot mess. Again, times 9 over 1. So the 9's cancel and we're left with 5x plus, and then we have x over 3. In that case, it's really 1/3 times 9 over 1. 3 going to 9 3 times. So here we're left with 3x minus, and then we have 13. 9. Okay, let me erase this. 13 ninths, again, times 9 over 1. The 9's going to cancel and we'll be left with 13 equal. And then we have 1/3 times 9. And 9. So this is really 1 times 9, 9. 3 times 1, 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Okay. So now again, we need to look to see if we have any terms that we can put together. And in that case, these two, we have 5x plus 3x. And that will give us 8x minus 13 is equal to 3. And now this is an easy two-step equation. So we add 13 on both sides. And we get 8x is equal to 26. And divided both sides by 8. And here we are going to get a fraction. So 26 divided by 8 when we want to change it back to a mixed number. So let's do that here. 26 divided by 8. And we get 3, 24. And remainder 2. So we get 3 and 2 eighths. Or 3 and 1/4. Once we simplify 2 eighths by dividing it by 2. And that's it. So hopefully solving multi-step equations is not going to be so complicated. So remember, with the fractions, we can always get rid of them. So then the problem becomes very easy. All right, well, that's it for today. Have a good one. Bye-bye.